So, but let's just say, for instance, you make it, right? Your motherfucking bank account is at 10 million right now, like sitting on took 10 M's right now, like you ain't about to just. And the reason why I'm speaking on this because this will happen with PNB
PNB
Rock.
Rock.
Like he was in a hood at a hood chicken and waffles,
Mm-hmm.
and they was saying allegedly that the people that did what they did to him, they was already outside begging and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he pull up, they see him like, oh, that's a lick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my thing is this, like, when you at that turn 10 million tax bracket, right? You can't just go in certain areas no more. And that's the thing I'm trying to get for rappers and shit to understand. Once you make it to a certain level in your career, and you can be able to take your moms and all them out the hood, all that shit, because that's the goal.
You gotta move
Is to
different.
move everybody out to get out of that poverty shit. Like
gotta move different.
you can't go back to it and thinking you can just walk around and everything cool just because
not.
everybody know you
not.
and this, that, and the third, like, because the thing is, them same people now that knew you and you used to hang with all the time, every day, all day, they looking at you different now, like, oh shit, like shit, he Hollywood now, and you ain't even gotta be Hollywood. You could still be the same motherfucker, everything, but motherfucker gonna automatically think that just cause you got money, like, you know what I'm saying, like. Unless it's your day ones, and sometimes you gotta really watch your day ones, cause your day ones can turn into snakes too. So my thing is this, like. Don't you think as a rapper, when you start to put yourself out there, you need to start moving differently now versus waiting till later and then it's too late? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't you think now you're supposed to move a certain way just because you throwing yourself out there to the
I
world?
could say yes and no
Okay.
because I'm gonna tell you, it's all about your situation, what you put yourself into.
I
Right.
agree with that.
You got yourself into that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to figure out how you get yourself out of that situation.
Right.
But people got to understand these situations be temporary.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, we all making money to try to get out of something that we gonna still be stuck in, regardless.
It's a mindset thing.
It's a mindset thing.
Yeah, it's a
Right.
mindset thing.
Right.
Ain't nothing bad out here for real, for real. It's bad to an extent.
It's bad people.
It's bad people.
It ain't bad, it's just the people.
Bad people. Yeah, it's the people.
Well, I can't even say bad people. Bad thoughts, mindsets, bad mindsets.
Yeah.
Cause your brain is your goddamn
Your core.
your, that's your
It tells you what to do, don't it?
tells you what to freaking do.
Mm-hmm.
Your brain gonna help you though.
Right.
It's about
Right.
you know how to control
Yeah,
yourself.
you right.
So it's a mindset change. You gotta change your mindset to level up and to move different. You gotta change your mindset.
So basically, if didn't nobody catch what we talking about, what I'm saying to all the rappers out there is start moving differently. Stop thinking that your situation is the same once you start hitting different levels in your life and start elevating. Because as you elevate, you're supposed to move different. You're supposed to watch your surroundings at all time. That's even when you ain't got it. You know, every time you step out the house, you're supposed to watch it. But what I'm just basically trying to say is to all the rappers, all the entertainers out there, is that you cannot keep moving the same way you was when you didn't have it.
You don't see big names walking around without security. I've never.
You
seen
have to have all that in place.
You
like,
gotta have it. You got to
Yeah.
get
because
security in
now,
place, baby.
because now you're not considered a normal no more. You can't just walk up in the mall no more and without. You see, when you didn't have, you can just go in the mall, go in each store. Nobody know you. Don't nobody give a fuck.
Facts.
But once they know you and everybody know your name and everything, like everybody giving a fuck, but they ain't giving a fuck in the right ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? They giving a fucking. Some of them care. Some of them respect your boundaries. You
Yeah.
have people like for me, for instance, when I see a celebrity, for instance, I treat them like they normal. I don't do all that running up to them, want autograph, all that
Can I
old
get a
goofy
picture?
ass shit. Can I get a picture? And
What's that gonna do with it?
nah, like, cause to me, you shit and piss and bleed just like I do. Like, you just got some coin in your pocket. So I'm gonna treat you like that. Like, you are normal to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Facts.
now
Facts.
if we end up bumping elbows or something like that, hold a conversation, then that's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we may be in a line or something together, as whatever the fuck the case may be. And we run across our paths and we may speak that way. But I'm not just about to be out there like, all fanning out and shit like that, like because it nigga ain't paying my bills, you know. So
That's right,
so
though.
for rappers, and like I was saying, like I feel like every rapper needs to really sit down and evaluate their situations. Like all that want to be a thug shit, all that want to still post up on the block and all this
Oh
old
God.
shit like that. Like you do all that shit when you in your hustle phase and you trying to
Yes,
get
there
out
you
of that.
go.
I respect that. But once you get to that certain level that you don't have to do those things no more like that, you just can't go back to them because you gonna have to deal with a whole bunch of other new shit too. Like they say, more money, more problems.
You're right. But another thing I'm gonna say,
Hmm.
they got a artist down. They got a mm, like I said, it's about your situation.
It is a lot of it. A lot of this stuff
You
that
gotta
we.
take yourself out
Go
of
ahead.
situations where it's just like stop doing the dumb shit. Like everybody know right
Yeah.
from wrong. Everybody know what's wrong. What's dead ass wrong.
Right,
You
right,
feel me?
right.
And you made your agreement to goddamn go do your dead ass wrong shit.
Hmm. Hey,
Now you finna
he
have
telling the
dead
truth.
ass wrong problems.
And that's not just for rap, that's for anybody in general.
Yeah,
Especially when you
telling the
make it to a
truth.
certain level, you have to move different. You have to change your environment.
Hmm.
You got to do things completely different.
Hmm.
But
Especially if you want to continue to level up too.
God was never comfortable.
Clearly.
You right.
He was never comfortable. He was always in uncomfortable predicaments.
I'm gonna touch on that too because, and that's another thing when it comes to being an entrepreneur. Whatever your drive is driving you to create or be a creator or whatever. Because to me, entrepreneur is about somebody trying to create some type of. You are artist. Whether
Hmm.
you want to open up a
You are.
restaurant, you creating this restaurant to be the best restaurant to look good. The plates got a
Yeah, you
this,
create
that,
your
and the
own lane.
you creating.
Literally.
So you are artist as an to me, entrepreneurs are artists. Like so, you have to understand the value of. You're gonna have trial and error. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fall quite a few times until you get that shit right. Like you know what I'm saying. Like,
Yes, you will.
and you have to understand that. What was I lost train of thought. What was you saying? Because it was something you said that was gonna make me tell people that when you understand the level of failing and falling and all that stuff, it's tested like he was saying God. You
Yeah,
said something on.
I said God was
Uncomfortable.
uncomfortable at
Okay,
all
there you go.
times.
You have to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to be able to level up at all times.
There you
Like
go.
Right?
so, everything that we do, whether it's sacrifice your rent for the month, whether it's you might have like you might need to go to the studio that day to work with an artist that may put your career in a certain level, like,
Right?
and you may have just that $300, like, damn, but I gotta pay my car note today, like, so sometimes you gotta put yourself in them positions, like, you know what, fuck this car note, let me go to this studio and get this track because this might be the track to get me the fuck up out of here, and that car may turn into a bunch of cars, like,
Right?
so you're right. God always has himself in those uncomfortable positions, and he creates stuff. He makes shit
He
happen for
created.
everybody. Like, and you right though. Like, and that's the thing with everybody out there. I want y'all to realize that